Cold cases, unsolved crime cases, and unsolved disappearances are all things that I love to explore, and I know you do too, you intriguing and intellectually minded person. Today, we are discussing a very interesting cold case known as the Asha Degree disappearance. But before we dive deeper into this mystifying case, if you're as fascinated by unsolved mysteries as I am, hit that subscribe button faster than evidence disappears from a crime scene. And don't forget to smash that like button. It helps keep the algorithm gods happy. And trust me, we need all the detective help we can get. Now, picture this. Valentine's Day 2000. While most people were recovering from their chocolate-induced comas and romantic dinners, the small community of Shelby, North Carolina was about to face one of its most perplexing mysteries. And let me tell you, folks, this one will make your true crime-loving brains work overtime. Asha Degree was a bright, responsible 9-year-old fourth grader at Falston Elementary School. And when I say responsible, I mean the kind of kid who'd make us all look bad. Straight A's, basketball star, and the type who'd never leave home without permission. You know, the complete opposite of me when I was 9, sneaking extra cookies from the kitchen. But that's a crime story for another day, folks. The day before her disappearance was just like any other Sunday. The Degree family, Father Harold, Mother Aquila, Asha, and her 10-year-old brother O'Brien, attended church and spent the afternoon watching basketball. For those wondering, yes, it was a normal family Sunday, not an episode of American Horror Story. Quick pause here. True crime enthusiasts, if you're enjoying this deep dive into the mysterious, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It helps more mystery lovers find our little community of armchair detectives. That Sunday evening, Asha and O'Brien went to bed around 8 p.m. in their shared room. The power had gone out earlier due to a car accident, but was restored by bedtime. Outside, a powerful storm was brewing, with wind and rain pounding against the windows harder than my heart when I hear footsteps at 3 a.m. Spoiler alert, it's usually just my cat. At around 12:30 a.m., Harold checked on the children during his usual routine. Both were sleeping peacefully in their beds. He checked again at 2:30 a.m., and this is where our story takes an unexpected turn that would haunt this small North Carolina community for decades. Between 2:30 a.m. and 3:15 a.m. on that stormy Valentine's Day morning, something happened that continues to baffle investigators, internet sleuths, and yours truly. And trust me, I've spent more time analyzing this case than I've spent trying to figure out why my coffee maker keeps breaking. Spoiler alert, I'm the problem. At approximately 3:15 a.m., multiple truckers reported seeing something unusual along Highway 18, about a mile from the Degree home. Now, pay attention because this detail is wilder than my high school yearbook photos. They spotted a small figure, wearing all white, walking along the highway, in the middle of a storm, at 3 a.m. And if you're thinking that's crazy, well, stick around because it gets even more bizarre. Quick reminder, if you're as invested in this case as I am, smash that like button. Your support helps us bring more unsolved mysteries to light. One of the truckers, Jeff Rupp, was so concerned that he turned his truck around to check on the figure. But by the time he returned, they had vanished into the dense woods along the highway. And no, this isn't the plot of a horror movie. This is real life, folks. When Harold and Aquila Degree woke up around 5:45 a.m. to get the kids ready for school, their world was about to shatter. O'Brien was in his bed, but Asha's bed was empty. And not just empty, it was neatly made, as if she had never slept in it. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was 9, making my bed was about as likely as solving quantum physics. The parents searched the house frantically, checking every possible hiding spot. Asha's book bag was missing, along with her Tweety Bird purse and a few sets of clothes. But here's where it gets even more mysterious. There were no signs of forced entry, and the doors were still locked from the inside. If you're invested in this case, now would be a perfect time to hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't want to miss what comes next. By 6:40 a.m., the Degrees had called the police, and within hours, one of the largest searches in North Carolina history was underway. Law enforcement, FBI agents, and hundreds of volunteers combed through the area. Even the bad weather couldn't stop them. They were more determined than me trying to find my phone when it's in my hand. The investigation revealed something crucial. Asha's belongings weren't the only things missing. Her favorite white nightgown and black overalls were gone too. And remember those trucker sightings? The description matched exactly what Asha had been wearing that night. But here's where things take an even more mysterious turn. 3 days into the search, candy wrappers were found in a shed at Turner's Upholstery, about a mile from where the truckers had spotted her. The owner confirmed the shed hadn't been used in years, and the wrappers weren't there before. Next to them, a pencil, a marker, and a Mickey Mouse bow, all similar to items Asha owned. And just when you think this case couldn't get any more perplexing, we're about to enter the most baffling chapter of all. But before we continue, take a moment to share your theories in the comments below. What do you think happened in those early morning hours? Well, buckle up, because things are about to get more mysterious than my grandmother's secret recipe. Trust me, I've been trying to crack that code for years. In August 2001, 18 months after Asha's disappearance, construction workers made a shocking discovery while working along Highway 18 near Shelby. Buried in the dirt was Asha's backpack, double-wrapped in black plastic trash bags. And here's the kicker. It was found 26 miles from where she was last seen. That's further than I can run without needing medical attention. Now, the backpack discovery raised more questions than answers. First, why was it so carefully wrapped? Second, how did it end up 26 miles away? And third, why preserve it if you're trying to hide evidence? These questions have haunted investigators harder than my last attempt at cooking haunts my kitchen. The FBI laboratory analyzed the backpack and its contents, but here's where it gets frustrating. They've never publicly released what was found inside. Talk about keeping secrets better than my cat keeps their napping spots. In 2004, investigators announced they were looking into a dark green 1970s Lincoln Continental or Ford Thunderbird that might have been connected to Asha's disappearance. Someone reported seeing a similar car in the area that night, but despite extensive searching, this lead, like my attempts at maintaining a workout routine, went nowhere. Now, let's talk about 2020, because the FBI dropped a bombshell that shook the true crime community. They released information about 2 items they believe are connected to the case: a distinctive New Kids on the Block t-shirt and a book called McElligot's Pool by Dr. Seuss. Neither item belonged to Asha, but investigators believe they may have been in her possession when she disappeared. And here's something that'll make your true crime senses tingle. In 2020, the FBI also announced they were looking for information about a vehicle matching the description of the one seen in 2004, suggesting this lead might be more significant than initially thought. That's more persistent than me trying to perfect my coffee brewing technique. If you're still with me, hit that like button harder than investigators hit the pavement looking for clues. The Degree family has never given up hope. They still celebrate Asha's birthday every year, and her face appears on billboards throughout Cleveland County. The FBI continues to offer a $45,000 reward for information leading to her whereabouts or the arrest of those responsible. Today, Asha would be in her early 30s. Her case remains one of the most perplexing disappearances in North Carolina history. The questions persist. Why would a shy, responsible 9-year-old leave her home in the middle of a storm? Was she lured out? Did someone she knows convince her to leave? Or is there something we're all missing, like that one sock that disappears in the dryer? Before we wrap up this mystery, here's what we know for certain. A young girl vanished into the night, leaving behind a devastated family and a community searching for answers. Her case remains active, with investigators still following leads and hoping for that one crucial piece of information that could crack this case wide open. If you have any information about Asha Degree's disappearance, please contact the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office or the FBI. Remember, even the smallest detail could be the key to solving this decades-old mystery. And that's our deep dive into the Asha Degree case. If you've made it this far, you're officially an honorary detective. Don't forget to subscribe for more unsolved mysteries and leave your theories in the comments below. Until next time, keep sleuthing, stay curious, and remember, sometimes the most baffling cases are the ones that need our attention the most.